Welcome. Welcome to my channel. Limitless being. We're here, you're limitless. Unless you think otherwise. How's everyone? Good, I hope. Good evening. Let's jump in and see the energy around the collective. Hello. Welcome. Before I go here, let me go into the astral houses. Thank you, Spirit. There are messages for the collective. Welcome. Can we get an astral house surrounding the collective at this time? Okay, I'm gonna pick one. Your career. This keeps coming out. Grand Rising, Kai. So it must be a lot going on around the career sector for the collective. I'm hearing changing careers, elevating in your career, new job, expanding with your business. Can we get another astral house for the collective? Wealth. They go hand in hand. Beautiful. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages for the collective at this time. Okay, we have pineapple, reconciliation, and dogs getting together with friends. So it may be a friend that wants to reconcile in your energy, collective. Let's see. Okay. Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Okay. And then we have horse, a short journey. Some of you could be traveling, moving, taking a trip. And table, hard work ahead. Okay, it's not new to the collective, right? Let's put this hard work ahead with the career and wealth. You could be reconciling with friends. It could be a short journey that you take to meet up with friends, or they're coming to you. And things will not always be this way. A change is coming. At the bottom of the deck, we have a man. Dealings or relationship with a man. Okay, let's go ahead and pull this out as well. And jump into it. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages. Head crab lover. Hello. Welcome. Let's see. Okay. We have a captain. You're navigating your destiny. Okay. You got decisions to make, or you're making them. You're focused on your objective. Someone is showing up homeless, unemployed. They're hungry, bankrupt, wandering. Could be dealing with unemployment. Anything else for the collective energy? Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages. The Avenger. Someone that has not let go of you. You're replaying in their memory, rent-free in their mind. There's some type of unresolved issues, hatred, and plotting energy with the Avenger. Wow, this could be, the energy I'm picking up is whoever this is dealing with homelessness or unemployment at this time. Someone that's hungry. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages for the collective. Civil servant in reverse. Someone that dealt in administrative duties, guardian of public good, public official, came out in reverse. They could have lost a job as a civil servant for some of you. Anything else? Uh-oh. We have criminal, transgressor of justice, prison, parole, discipline. This person could have a past, a criminal past. They could be dealing with criminal charges. And then we have a learner here. Very inquisitive, seeker of knowledge, progress, aspirant, explorer. I'm picking this up as your energy, collective. Let's get a couple more for the collective's energy. Thank you, Spirit. In reverse, we have a chef. Culinary maestro, cooking, culinary artistry, seasoning proficiency. You could be learning something about cooking, improving cooking skills. Chef in reverse. Somebody is an alcoholic, or they're dealing with some type of substance abuse. Very abusive, an avoidant energy. And a careerist. You have a vision. Aspirations. Dreamer of grand schemes. Let's see what this is. Let's stop here. Bottom of the deck. Someone's very athletic, okay? Seeker of vitality. You keep your resilience up. You keep your youthful spirit, mind and body. You like to exercise, strengthen, speed. Okay, very athletic here. Beautiful energy. Okay. Let's start with the good news. We had career come out, hard work ahead, and wealth. Astral house of career and wealth for the collective. And we'll go over here to this person in your energy, collective. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages around the career for the collective. Somebody who's a navigator of their destiny, coming out as an emperor boss energy. Fire sign, you don't have to be, okay? A leadership position. Leadership in your position. Okay, Empress in reverse coming out, and a King of Wands. So this Empress in reverse, masculine or feminine, Emperor will be the match, masculine or feminine energy. You're a natural born leader. The Emperor is clarified by King of Wands. Heavy fire sign and 3 of Wands as well. Heavy Aries and Leo in this reading. It could just be your first house, the house itself, as well as your 5th house, Leo. Your courage, your drive, your motivation. You're waiting to hear something. You put hard work in, you're diligent, you're following up. You could have sent messages out regarding something with your career where there's hard work ahead and you're building some type of wealth, okay? There's an Empress in reverse in your energy. This is somebody very codependent, okay? They lack creativity. I'm hearing moocher. If this is a parent, they're a bad parent. Neglecting self, neglecting others, emotionally abusive. Thank you, Spirit. What is the 3 of Wands with the collective as far as their career? You're moving on. So you left a position, a career, a job, a business venture. You left. You moved on. 6 of Swords energy. Okay. And you're waiting to hear something, maybe finalizing something, signing up a contract, negotiations with the 3 of Wands. Clarify the King of Wands for the collective. Thank you. Clear messages. Okay. Beautiful. This closes out a cycle. You're stepping into a new timeline, collective. This is beautiful. You manifested this. A lot of hard work, okay? And more hard work ahead. There's a breakthrough. There's a yes coming as far as this communication you're waiting on, or a contract. Okay? Very ambitious and protective of what you're building as far as your career goes. Can we clarify this Empress in reverse? This in the collective's energy. Ten of Pentacles. Somebody who is money hungry. Something's revealed. Okay. Regarding an Empress energy. With the Sun. Okay. Okay. Collective, for some of you, this has come out quite a bit in the past. I haven't seen it recently. There could have been a group of people in a matriarch energy, someone in your family. It could be your mother. You've known these people since you were a child. Six of Cups here. Long memories. You were supposed to receive something with this Six of Wands. There's discord. You may have separated or moved away from this family. Something is coming to light. Some type of communication was withheld, or you weren't painted in the best light with this King of Swords in reverse. This is involving a lot of money. And this is definitely something to do with family, a matriarch. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse that indicates family, a family that's in discord, unhappy, falling apart, and Ten of Pentacles, legacy wealth, also talking about family. Some type of good news with the Sun here. Okay. This could be clarifying this wealth that came out in addition to career. Before I go into this, can we get any more information for the collective as far as their career? Clarify this Emperor. Thank you, Spirit. There's an opportunity. Yeah. Something that you are emotionally, it's a new emotional beginning and a new beginning as far as an opportunity. Some type of stability, a beginning. This could be a boss, or you could be in a boss position. Take it however it applies, collective, to your situation. Clarifying the Emperor. New start to something. Emotionally fulfilling and a new opportunity. Beautiful. Three of Wands, you're waiting to hear, sign paperwork, finalize a contract, negotiations, and you moved on from an old career. Something that you've been doing for quite a while. You were exhausted. Not giving up though. Three of Wands is speaking of someone who aspires, okay? Down but not out. In some type of career you moved away from, and you're charging forward quickly into this new cycle with the Knight of Wands, clarifying the World card. There's a lot of fire energy here. We have Leo, Sag, and Aries energy. Yep. Expect some type of message, communication that you're going to take action on and move forward. Can we get an outcome as far as this career? Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages for the collective. Yep. Something you're going to master, or you already have mastered. You're going to be building wealth. Okay. For some of you, this is business as well. Okay. This is beautiful as an outcome. Passionate new beginning. Being reignited in your career. Beautiful energy. Okay. Let's go over here to this Empress in reverse. We have a Ten of Pentacles and the Sun. Something being revealed about a large sum of money. Something about a family. This is a very neglectful parental figure. People from your past could have celebrated. It could have been up to 3, 4 people. 6 of Pentacles speaks of equal give and take. You were supposed to receive something. You could be disconnected. 10 of Cups in reverse. And no communication, or communication is not favorable with this family. Thank you, Spirit. Let's clarify. Hello. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify the energy surrounding this Empress in reverse. You're very defensive. Automatically, I was pulled to look at the reconciliation. It could be a mother figure, a mother, your mother, an aunt, someone in that role that wants to reconcile. You're very defensive and you're standing your ground. You're speaking your truth against whoever this is. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. We have a King of Pentacles and a Knight of Cups coming out, clarifying the 10 of Pentacles. And the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Okay, we had the Strength card pop out, 7 of Swords, and 9 of Cups. You endured something. There could have been a... going back to that first part of the reading, the Emperor is more of a parental or father figure, but I'm picking that up with this King of Pentacles. There was something that a masculine energy collective may have left for you. The wheel's turning in your favor. Something's coming to light. You're going to be very happy about this. What I started to say is you have endured. This isn't the Temperance card, but you've tempered and mastered your ego, endurance, and your courage and willpower throughout whatever the situation is. That you're defensive against a matriarch in reverse. Somebody was very manipulative. They walked into some type of trap behind greed, okay? It was wish fulfillment for them. You could have been left out in the cold. Let's go into it a little further. Someone who is very obsessive, low vibrational, toxic, could be an earth sign energy. Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. Clarity around this King of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Somebody may be coming in to negotiate something with you, collective. Only take what applies. We have a 2 of Swords and a Knight of Wands. They could have tried to communicate already. You could have blocked this. Communication could have been blocked. 2 of Swords and a Knight of Wands, clarifying the King of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Someone was impulsive. They failed to communicate. The Wheel of Fortune is upright. They may want to come in quickly and communicate. There was some type of stalemate though. What's the 2 of Swords? King of Wands on the fence. What is this? Thank you, Spirit. 8 of Swords. Someone may be trying to find the courage to come in, get out of some type of mental imprisonment, overthinking, feeling as though you may reject their offer in this 10 of Pentacles. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Some type of message ends an old cycle with the Wheel of Fortune. Speaks of cycles, abundance, karma. A message, action. Someone taking the action, coming in something. And the wheel is upright. Clarifying this 10 of Pentacles collective. Expect to hear good news. If you have someone blocked, you may want to unblock. them in your family or regarding this family situation, if this applies to you, collective. What is the Sun card with the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Cups? We have the Three of Wands back out here and a Queen of Pentacles. So the Sun is revealing happiness, good news, a yes, positivity. You receiving something that puts you in a stable position, collective. Something you could have been waiting on, waiting to hear. Waiting for someone to take action. This Nine of Swords, or Seven of Swords and Nine of Cups. What is this manipulative behavior? Somebody did something, I'm hearing sneaky and conniving. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, they could have left you out in the cold. That's what I picked up earlier. It was emotionally fulfilling, wish fulfillment for them, but put you in a bad position. Left you out in the cold. You could have been, like I said, disconnected from this family unit, this matriarch in reverse. Clarify that Nine of Cups. On the fence. They were foolish. You emotionally withdrew. They took a leap of faith. Okay, this could have involved the court systems. This could be speaking of some type of inheritance. Somebody left you something, collective. Something that you did not receive communication. It was a stalemate. Whoever this is wants to come out of their head and communicate. You're very defensive though. And we do have reconciliation out here. So just to recap, this Nine of Cups is clarified by the Fool card. Somebody took a leap of faith. They withheld something from you. You emotionally walked away from these people, this person. You closed out a cycle. King of Swords. You continued to speak your truth, stood from a place of integrity. What's the Knight of Swords? Or King of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages. Some type of truth is being spoken if this is in court. It's going to relieve a lot of burdens. You having to work overtime, very hard. Secrets were kept. Somebody worked very hard to keep this information from you. It's clarifying the King of Pentacles, King of Swords. Once you receive this, you could have moved on to calmer waters, but either way, you're going to be moving on to calmer waters. Six of Swords is back out here in a different reading. It's going to put you in a very stable and abundant position. And this was ultimate betrayal, Ten of Swords. Something that was hidden with the Moon card. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get any messages on this family, this discord, character assassination, Knight of Swords in reverse? They could have thought that they had everything figured out, aligned, a narrative made up, a group of people. You were supposed to receive something. These are people from your past. Eight of Pentacles on the fence, the Hermit on the fence. Somebody could have been guided not to look into this. They just went with whatever this narrative was, with the Hermit being on the fence, not really doing introspection on the matter, not putting any hard work in. Going with the narrative. Left you out, left you feeling rejected you. What's the Ten of Cups in reverse? Queen of Pentacles, or Queen of Cups, someone very nurturing and loving. You release whatever this family dynamic was that caused a lot of illusions. Sort out your own emotional fulfillment. Illusions around your emotional fulfillment is why you may have cut ties, moved on from these energies. You're showing up very loving and nurturing. Why is the Hierophant here? Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages. Something being brought into balance. Something that was to defeat you at all costs. Slander, gossip, lies, manipulation, false signatures, transference of wealth, whatever they had to do. This is coming in a balance. You're moving forward successfully. This is clarifying the Hierophant. So this could be in court with the Hierophant card. Something that went through court. Something a family dynamic went to court about. Manipulated something, stole, kept something from you that was supposed to be emotionally fulfilling, to a very loving, nurturing, compassionate energy. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. Expect to receive something. Okay, this can, with these tens out here representing family, could also represent a long amount of time, collective. So even though you may not have heard, you may not have seen something, gotten the communication, always keep a positive mindset so that that energy can find you, okay? Some type of action is being taken with the Ace of Wands. This is abundance with this Geico thing here. That's what that represents. A passionate new beginning. Clarifying the Six of Pentacles. You receiving something. Someone giving you something, collective. And what's the Six of Cups? Justice. These people from your past. If it was unjust, imbalance is coming into balance. And Three of Cups. Celebratory energy, a group of people. We have Four of Pentacles. So a group of people, up to 3-4 people, could have manipulated. Magician in the reverse. They didn't have everything in order. They didn't think it through. They didn't plan it out. Okay? They tried to hold something back from you. Control a situation. Control resources. Finances. They have to release this. Thank you, Spirit. I didn't understand what this Chef in reverse was. Let's clarify this. Why is the Chef in reverse? So they cooked up, okay, they cooked up a false narrative. They want to bring truth and clarity in. Spirit is asking you to remain centered, balanced. You're not, if anything, you want communication, you want what is due to you, but you don't have any emotion. You're pouring that cup out from this group of people and or this family dynamic that was involved in this. Clarifying the Chef in reverse. Something they cooked up. Okay, they're under judgment for the conflict, the competition coming up against you. And I say you're not interested, and you're saying emotionally balanced, and Spirit is guiding you to, because they want to come in with some type of truth and clarity, reunite into your energy. I don't see you open to that, collective. Yeah, this is a Tower for these people. Okay, a reset. They thought they had it in the bag. That's what I'm hearing. Thank you, Spirit. It was a false narrative, false documentation, omitted from a will. Something along those lines, collective. Okay, let's see. We have someone in your energy that is dealing with homelessness. Okay, they have a lot of hatred, plotting, unresolved issues. You live rent-free in their mind here. They could have been a civil servant. They could have lost a profession or a career in that sector. They're facing some type of criminal charges or have a criminal past. And they are trying to avoid what they're going through with overconsumption of alcohol and or substances, collective. Let's see. Yeah, You're focused on your career, navigating your destiny. Oh, my ear is ringing. You could be going back to school or learning something to increase your career opportunities for a different, navigating in a different direction in your career. Learning a new skill, getting a new certification, something along those lines. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So we have the Chariot, the Page of Wands, the Lovers, and the Hangman. Somebody wants to come towards you and balance something out. Whoever this is holding on to this hatred, that's in this drunkard energy, dealing with criminal charges, in prison, going to prison, past, on parole, could have lost a position as a civil servant, hungry, dealing with unemployment. They want to come towards you, take some type of action, reunite. They're being put on pause with this Hangman energy. They can't come into your energy. They don't have access. Clarify the Chariot for the collective. Thank you, Spirit. So they want to come towards you and fight, bring problems and situations. That's clarifying all this hatred, avenger, energy, a lot of resentment I'm picking up from these cards. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else on that? Against your stability, your success, your career growth, your business expansion. They're plotting on it. They have a lot of hatred towards that. Where they find themselves, they're not happy. Wow. What's the Page of Wands? An action or a message? Thank you, Spirit. Rose, it's a collective reading. So all zodiac signs. We have an Emperor with the Page of Wands. Six of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. This could be someone that you had a connection with, a father figure. Claire, can I get one for the Emperor? Thank you, Spirit. Wow, yeah, this person is down bad. For some of you, it could be a father of your children, someone you have a family with. Some of this for some of you could be your father or a father figure. Someone that was in a leadership position that you could have had a relationship with. A boss, a manager, a supervisor. They want victory and success. They're down bad here. Okay, 5 of Pentacles and 10 of Swords. That is clarifying this homelessness. This criminal past or charges that they're dealing with. This person can be an alcoholic and a substance abuser. Clarifying the Emperor. Thank you, Spirit. This is a narcissist I'm picking up. What's the Six of Wands? They want to win. You're not interested. They feel rejected. You are rejecting. They could have left you out in the cold at some point. Okay? The tables have turned. They see you receiving opportunities. They see you as an opportunity. Be careful if this person has schemes or plans for some type of financial gain. 10 of Cups back out here in reverse. King of Cups, reverse. Knight of Wands, reverse. 7 of Wands, and Tower. So this person is emotionally manipulative. They have They're led by their lower nature. With this Knight of Wands in reverse, they could have erectile dysfunction or excess. They don't have a leg to stand on. They can't defend something. They're trying to avoid a tower. They don't want this. They're already down bad. Like, I don't know. Maybe they don't want to go to prison. They don't want to take accountability on something. They're trying to avoid something. And like I said, for some of you, it could be a father figure or a boss or someone that you have children with. Or they have children. 10 of Cups in reverse. Very emotionally abusive. I picked up narcissistic energy. You have clear boundaries up, as you should, from this energy. We'll get to the Lovers and the Hangman in a second. I just want to pull a vibe. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages about this energy, this Avenger, dealing with homelessness. Okay. This person is very unstable, okay? Psychopath in reverse here. They don't want to be seen for who they truly are. They're abusive and conniving. Healing in reverse. They're unable to heal this situation. They could have something that is incurable. Unable to find balance to heal something. Whoever this is down bad, collective. Okay, or they will be. I picked up narcissist, but we got psychopath out here. Okay. Antisocial in reverse. They don't want to feel left out. Okay. They don't want you in your feelings. They want you to open up so they can come in and finish you off. 5 of Swords. You have divine protection. This person's very envious of you. They're envious of your good vibes, that you live in the moment, that you're present. They're stuck in some type of toxic karmic cycle, something in the past. Okay, very envious of your today vibes. Resentful, that already came out. Competitive and discontent. And you have divine protection from this person. They can't come towards you. Okay, they're in some type of, this could be the incarceration card. Okay. Spirit giving them an opportunity to gain a new perspective. Touch not my anointed, I'm hearing. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else on this energy the collective should be aware of? You're going through a glow-up season. So anytime you're about to go through a glow-up or you're going through a glow-up that someone missed an opportunity, didn't appreciate you, didn't see your worth, didn't support you, expect the energy to ramp up like this, collective. You have new opportunities, new career, successful business. This person, okay, this is coming out on the Hangman. This person is very toxic, abusive, argumentative, incompatible. This is why they are in the Hangman position. They're failing to go within, balance out their shadow, heal. With healing in reverse, they may be unable to heal something incurable, or they're just refusing. They don't want to be seen as the psychopathic energy. Very toxic. You cut ties. You stood up, took your freedom back. You awakened to whoever, whatever this is. Boundaries, someone you had a family with. They want to offer an apology. They burnt a bridge. They're hopeless. They could be suicidal. Loss, depression. They're down bad. That's the energy I picked up. Okay, someone you had a family with. Clear boundaries up. All right. Not in a good place. They want to come in and offer this false apology. Play on your heartstrings. They burnt the bridge. Burnt it down. They didn't want to come back, cut ties, do a cord cutting. You need help with that? Email me. Okay. Get your stones, get your crystals, do your spiritual hygiene, clean your house. Very lustful energy, by any means necessary, very greedy. In their lower nature, I see that here, but this person could be taking a pill, like an erectile dysfunction pill, okay? Something with their health is affecting their stamina, their ability. All right, let's see what this Tower is. We already got the Hangman. Let's see what the Lovers and the Tower is. Thank you, Spirit. I mean, the Lovers is kind of self-explanatory. Let's see what comes out. Prayer messages for the Lovers. Thank you. Hermit mode. This person could be being put in time out, to surrender, to release something, to go within. Okay, you could have already done your shadow work and surrendered and released this person. They are in this energy. Given the opportunity, will they find the light? We don't know. But they can't come towards you. What's this Tower in reverse? Judgment and the Six of Cups. So they're under judgment, okay? Divine judgment. You call judgment, that's how the universe can come in. Could have been someone you had a contract or a marriage with. Someone that has nostalgic memories from your past, does not want to let you go. Does not want the Tower to fall the way it's falling. We have a King of Swords and the High Priestess. She's standing from a place of integrity, okay? As well, and you have emotional and logical intelligence, high intelligence, okay? You took accountability for the situation, how you found yourself in it, and you stood up. You called judgment. This person could be dealing with, you could know this is happening in this person's life. This person could be definitely in court dealing with criminal charges, collected with this King of Swords and this Judgment card. Okay. What is the Six of Cups? Seven of Pentacles. So they invested a lot of manipulation. Okay, they got memories. The psychopathic energy that doesn't want to be seen. They have memories of how they manipulated and got away with it. Okay, how they were able to invest in heavy manipulative behavior. There are nostalgic memories about this. This person is very unstable. Leave them where they are. Okay, they reminisce on that. Yes, Temperance Angel is out here. Bring balance. You have a connection to the divine. The Hierophant keeps coming out here. Two major arcanas. All right. Seek the divine. Seek the light in your darkest time or moment. Transmute this energy out. Let them go. It would also bring them balance and help lessen something that they're dealing with in court if you were to comply and they could avoid this Tower. The Tower is here. Once it's here, it's going to fall. It's best to do your due diligence and go through that Tower gracefully. This person is already down bad. What's the outcome? Let's get an outcome for this. With this person. Just took over the reading. I thought we was doing career and wealth. Coming in here with this raggedy energy. Person needs to go to a meeting. They have something incurable. They have erectile dysfunction. Mentally unstable. They're dealing with something criminal. They're very lustful. Leave this person alone, collective. You could be working out or encouraged to with this athlete, all right? It'll help transmute out some of this negative energy if you feel it affecting you. get an outcome on this person wanting to reconcile? This pineapple, reconciliation for the collective. I'm going to take this as this dealings or relationship with a man. Switch the roles. It could be a woman. One more. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So, clarifying the outcome, we have this person is going to be in lack. 5 of Pentacles, down bad. Okay. Health, finances, emotional, mental, persistence of spiritual poverty, hardship, shut out into the cold, worrying, dealing with adversity, a lot of illusions, in a state of confusion, clouded judgment, excessive drinking, excessive smoking, okay? As these illusions come out, the secrets are revealed with the moon. Truth is exposed. Dealing with repressed emotions, trying to find clarity and understanding. Moon in reverse. This is all the outcome for this person. While you go through your glow up. 9 of Pentacles. Beautiful. This one, I am not laughing. I'm laughing with you, collective. Damn. Okay. Can we get messages around a caterpillar with things will not always be this way? This could be what Spirit is talking about. Let me get one more. Thank you. Dealing with relationships, partnerships, conflict. So, clarifying the caterpillar, things will not always be this way. We have the conflict, the disagreements, competitive energies. You won't always attract that energy. Go ahead, do your spiritual hygiene. Leave this person alone. No second chances. Don't let them back in. Don't let them affect your future timelines here. The Spirit saying it won't always be this way. Equal give and take relationships and partnerships. Having support, okay? A community. Some type of help. Attracting a generous partner, okay? Focus on the possibilities. Stay in this childlike state when it comes to love. Self-love and love, receiving love, giving love to others regarding some type of union or partnership. Thank you, Spirit. I was clarifying things will not always be this way. We already did this relationship, dealing with a man. What's the short journey? And getting together with friends. You could be traveling, meeting up with friends. I'm hearing a cruise for some of y'all. Okay. Going away, going to the islands, getting together with friends. Oh, okay. So we have recovering, leaving an abusive situation. Yeah, so you could be getting together with friends, taking a short journey as you release this energy, this toxic, low vibrational, lustful, controlling, manipulative energy. Detaching, finding your freedom. You're showing up as an empress. This person, not just an empress. Empress is all 4 queens, but also being represented by the Queen of Pentacles. Stable, hardworking. You're gorgeous inside and out, okay? Very abundant. Giving, sometimes over-giving. You have so much. Your magnetism is so high, you can attract what you need and what others may need as well. And you're very stable, all right? That getting together with friends in short journey to go through a period of recovery and come out of this. I didn't see the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This person who's resistant to change, bringing you unwelcome changes, stuck in karmic cycles, experiencing bad luck, clinging to control. This is what you're releasing, and you could be taking a short journey with friends. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, this is emotional fulfillment. for an emotional renewal. Ace of Cups, new love, new relationships, compassion, your creativity being ignited, experiencing new, beautiful emotions here. Going through an emotional awakening. If you have someone in your life, the feelings are becoming deeper between the two of you. Spiritual intimacy. Beautiful. A new beginning. The Fool card, Libra. This is beautiful, collective. Congratulations. Getting out of that. Whatever that was. Let's see. I don't know where to go from here. You're welcome. You're very welcome. We can get a few messages. We got a full moon coming up. That's a good time to clear your energy. Write down what you want to release. That'll help bring in those things you were manifesting along the full moon a couple weeks ago. Let's see. Let's get some pre-full moon energy. We're in the full moon 3 days before, 3 days after. I want to say it's like the 11th coming up. You're welcome. Thank you, Spirit. So moonflower. Bloom even if no one is watching, okay? During this full moon. You'll be blooming. Continue to bloom even if no one is watching, all right? You're manifesting. What you seek is seeking you. All right, so continue to release over the next few days. Bloom even if no one is watching so that your manifestations can come in. I said that. This is like a prelude to what you manifested a couple weeks ago. And the full moons are a time to go ahead and release what's not serving you anymore. We have a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries, okay? A climax in Aries, full moon energy would be in the first house, the house of the self, how you see yourself, how you're being perceived, a renewal to your character, okay? Your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon, all right? We just had the first quarter. We're like coming out of that first quarter moon now. In reverse, you could be struggling with your commitment being tested, your commitment to what you truly want, to yourself, to your manifestations is being tested. Hold on, collective. Continue to stay in alignment. Thank you, Spirit. We have moonbeam. You are on the right path. Okay, you're on the right path. Lunar eclipse. This is definitely eclipse out, close the energy out of cycles that are no longer for you. And we definitely read that in career, and we read that in whoever this emperor masculine energy was that we picked up. Open the door to a higher dimension. So it's a different timeline, okay? And dimensions as in coming out more of the 3D, stepping into the 5D, into that love frequency, that dimension, manifesting from there, living there, okay? Eclipsing out what is not serving you anymore. We have first quarter. It's time to commit. So around the first quarter, you may be committing in a relationship. You may be committing in a new career or business venture. That would be a week or so after the full moon. And then look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius, okay? Sagittarius is all about travel. Almost kind of like that Aquarian energy, that forward thinking, that Sag is more philosophy, higher knowledge, seeing things from a higher perspective, like a bird's eye view. Thank you, Spirit. Full moon in Sag. So if there were, I saw that short journeys with friends, if there were blockages and you being able to get away with friends or get together, go out, though, that's coming to a head. That is going to be released. You'll be able to look at things from a higher perspective. Also, for those that are with the careers that came out, those that are seeking an advancement in their career or a shift in learning a new skill, a certification, obtaining some type of license. Sag represents education, higher knowledge. Sag is in ninth house energy, philosophy. So you may be seeing things from looking at it from a bigger picture or a higher perspective as a result of some type of training. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Then we have balsamic moon in reverse here. Things come and go. Surrender to the universe. So if you're holding on to something, you saw that there are new opportunities with career. You're receiving something that's going to make you very happy, a new start. With this coming out in reverse, go ahead and surrender. Surrender to the divine, surrender to the universe, okay? Let it happen. It's happening for you, not to you. And one more, we have Witch's Hat. Express yourself, share your gifts with the world. We did have the High Priestess come out here, the Hierophant, a few times, as well as the Empress energy. Share your gifts. You're very gifted, very knowledgeable. Your story can help inspire others. Your gifts can help others. Spirit is saying to go ahead and express yourself. Share your gifts with the world. Don't hide. Don't hide your light. And at the bottom of the deck, a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Okay. So it may be a time to give. In the upcoming new moon, you may be in a position to give. Okay. I don't know why I'm seeing vagrants. You stopping at the light, offer somebody a bottle of water, give them the change. You know, you see somebody's daughter out there, give her a sandwich. Give her a kind word. You in line getting coffee, pay it forward. Buy the person behind you, 3 people behind you coffee. I'll never forget traveling. Somebody paid for a $70 toll ticket in front of me and just beat their horn and waved. And when I pulled up to the toll booth, this is before everything was automated. The lady was like, they paid your toll. And I was like, what? And from there, I always paid it forward. So with the next full moon, couple weeks, couple days from now, 2 weeks and 2 days, it'll be a time to give rather than to take, okay? It'll help bring in, manifest that energy, that paying it forward energy back to you by the next new moon. Collective, I hope these messages were helpful. It was my pleasure. I thank you all for being here, all the support, all the love. Just reading the comments. Yes. Okay, thank you. Yes, I love you all. Until I come back on next time. All right, bye.